Hello, Miami. This is 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will, and the Cormani McClain saga continues in a good way, though, as Cormani McClain at the Under Armour All American game. You pretty much hints that there's nobody else that is going to take his services, as he is all in with the Miami Hurricanes. At the Under Armour games, Cormani McClain showed up, pretty much all in U gear and flashing the University of Miami's famous symbol, the U, all right, in front of reporters and those in attendance at the game in of itself. But also, what's going on? All right, what's going on with the state champion interception machine, Cormani McClain? As we all know, Cormani McClain did not sign his letter of intent, national letter of intent, on the day of early signing period. So therefore, he has to wait until February 1st to officially sign with the University of Miami, if he does so, because he missed that early signing period. What ended up happening, though, is there's a lot of rumors and speculations and all that stuff, because honestly speaking, Cormani McClain does not say much, okay, as far as why he didn't sign, with the university on that day if he's so committed. Now, I mentioned to Alex Dono, again, we don't know situations and so on, that whatever decision he was to make or is to make in particular, he did take a little bit away from his teammates, right? All of his teammates, pretty much were in a celebratory fashion. All the nation could talk about was Cormani, right? Well, is Cormani going? What's going on? Is he thinking about Bama again? Deion Sanders nipping in his ear. And Cormani doesn't say much. Well, lo and behold, Alex Donald did a great job, in his Locked On Canes podcast. If you get a chance, please check it out on YouTube, in which he brought in Larry Bluestein. And apparently, again, we're not sure, but Cormani might have signed a deal with a media company, because supposedly he is working on a documentary on the whole process of him signing, and what happened with him as far as winning states and being an interception guy, and so on. Basically, the whole Cormani McClain experience. And apparently, with what he signed, allegedly, with what he signed, the deal he has, he's not able to talk to anybody else. That left a lot of reporters disappointed, at the Under Armour games, that he would not grant them an interview. And also, he's not even speaking to his even his local newspaper in Lakeland, Florida, where he resides. So, what do we think? It might be a fact that that he possibly might be pretty much handcuffed by this, whatever this group is, that is working with Cormani. All right, so that's where we're at right now. It's a speculation. It's not official. That's what Larry Bluestein, who's been covering high school sports, high school athletes for all of 40, feels like maybe 40 years, 4 decades, or 3.5 decades in particular. That's what he told Dono. Makes perfect sense. All right, at that fact. So let me tell you, with the way he looked at the Under Armour games, the flashing on the U in particular, it's all over social media. If he's not signing with the Canes, that is the biggest troll job in the history of college recruiting. But I do believe, as I mentioned, he will be a Cane. All right, Colorado is going to make a push. He's a once-in-a-lifetime talent, at least on paper. Okay, at least on paper. 15 career interceptions, at high school, balled out. He's he can play two ways as well if you need him to. The top defensive back in the country, Alabama and Colorado, are going to try to nip at him, but I do believe he is going to be rock solid with the Miami Hurricanes. And he says there's something coming on January 15th. We don't know what that is. Could it be the release of the documentary, and he'll be able to talk a little bit more? We'll see what happens, all right? But the bottom line is, as of right now, Cormani cannot sign until February 1st. And until he signs, Coach Cristobal can't speak either, all right? Because you can't speak about potential recruits if they have not signed, okay? So that's something so if Coach Cristobal knows that he's committed, he can't say that publicly. All right? That's what I'm basically trying to say with this video. Because the fact those are just NCAA rules as far as recruiting goes, and Coach Cristobal tries to play by those rules. So in a nutshell, Cormani McClain looks like he's lockstep with the Canes. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. He will be wearing the green and orange come next year as a freshman at the University of Miami, and more than likely, he will get a lot of playing time. All right, because I think you see a lot of young guys, put on the U uniform and perform, their first year, because these are going to be more of those guys that he recruited. Cormani is also a flat-out stud. He's tall, he's long, he's fast, he's got great hands. going to be hard to keep him off the field, even as a true freshman, all right? All right, everybody, if you like what you heard, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. Once again, I am Will. This may be my last episode for 2022. Unless something else comes along. Everybody, thank you so much for your support. Thank you once again to all the guests that have made 305 Sports Now grow and become a quickly fast-growing channel here on YouTube. Stay safe. God bless. See you soon. Go Canes. Go Dolphins. Go Fins. I said that quite a bit. Go Canes. Go Dolphins. Go Fins. I'll say it again. Go Heat. See you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.